welcome everyone. Just playing a few licks there for you. I wanted to get started because I got to go to practice at 3, so it's already 1. I got a couple hours, so I'm just going to do a quick painting here. Try and entertain you a little bit. I'm going to get my chat going here. I doubt if anybody will be on today. It's Monday afternoon. I'm sure everybody's at work. But who knows? I've already went to work and I'm done. I had to go in at 2 in the morning to unload a truck. I had so much fun last night doing my this cool painting of these flowers in a vase. It came out so cool. I just want to do another one similar to it, you know. I got some good ideas coming up that I'm going to be doing next. I can kind of give you an idea what it's going to be. So, sorry, I got to grab a few more colors. My palette is a little empty, so I'm just grabbing some Winsor & Newton paint here. I got plenty of it. So my next idea is like to do an underwater type scene, which will be kind of cool. It's not what you think. It's not going to be in the ocean, because that's been done a million times. It's going to be something different. Okay. I might do it tonight. I might get started on it after practice here. But it's a new idea, because I mean, I do landscapes, I do vases with flowers in them. I do a little bit of abstract. I'm starting to get more. I'm starting a new series called the News of the Week. So I'll just be painting the headline, painting something about the headline of the news for the week. I can't do every day, so I'll just pick one for the week. But that's some of the ideas I got coming down the pipe. Plenty of landscapes. If you've seen me do my landscapes, I can whip them out pretty good. Sorry, I'm not prepared. I wanted to get going because I'm putting paint down in my palette right now. I just wanted to get the video going. There we go. I think I got enough colors down now. Let me get started. I'm going to do the background first. So, I'll tell you what I did yesterday. I did a dark background. I'm going to do the same thing because it came out so awesome afterwards. I'm going to put it on kind of dark, but then I'll lighten it up as I need to. This is gray, but eventually I'll run some colors in it. Let's just put some color in the background. If you're new to painting, this is pretty fun way to paint these flowers. This acrylic paint, really easy to clean up, water. And this is special paper you can get at Michael's It's made for acrylic paint. It's also made for watercolor. You could get different types of, it's pretty heavy paper, really. It's made for painting with acrylic paint. All right, there we go. I think I'll leave the center a little lighter in here. Let me put a little color in there, though. We'll put some kind of light blue inside. Maybe it'll look like blue sky in the background. All right, there's my background, and I'm sticking to it. I gotta move a little because I do have to go to practice. So now, I don't know if you've, I'm gonna use a little glaze, okay? I'm gonna use a little glaze on my palette. I just throw it in my palette in the middle and dip my brush in there occasionally to make the colors a little more vibrant. I'm going to start off with my vase. I usually do the vase first. Where's all my brushes? I'm sorry, I'm kind of unprepared today. Here's a nice filbert brush. I think I'm going to do a blue vase today. So what I'll do is just grab a little glaze, grab a little blue here, and then maybe mix a little white in it like that. I'm just mixing on my palette. And let's put a vase in here. I'm going to kind of angle it, the lip a little, to make it look a little abstract. And we'll make a kind of a cool vase, like a round vase there. Now, since I put glaze in here, this color should stay pretty vibrant like that. I've been having fun with these vases and flower scenes. I kind of do them from my mind. I did go out and take some pictures of flowers, but I haven't really looked at them yet. I try and do the flowers from memory. Then they come out looking kind of cool. They're just like from my subconscious mind. All right, there's my vase. Put a big, fat, round lip on it. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and make this one probably translucent. What I'll do is when I put the stems in here, I'll run them down in here, and then it'll look like glass, okay? So what goes good with blue? I guess green. I'm going to mix a little blue and green together and make a table. This is blue and green, but I added some white in it to lighten it up. We'll just put something that looks like a table. curve it up a bit. I kind of want it to look like kind of artsy looking. Very cool. I'm going to go ahead and put the shadow in right now because I want to get going on the flowers here. There's my shadow. There's usually a shadow under this lip. Alright, good enough. That's a good start. Wow, look at that. Look at that vase. I need to work it a little more so it looks like an oil painting. I want to make it look like it's oil. So we'll just work it a little more with the brush, with some more color. With some little white. Put a few highlights in right now. Give a little curl there. There we go, a little better. Now it looks more artsy. Okay. I'll put a little light up here as well. All right, I'm going to do the stems first today. I like to put the stems in, then I know where the flowers are going to go. You could use just black. I like to mix black and sap green together, equal parts. And then I wet my brush. I get the paint kind of wet because I want to flow up with my stems like this and really make them look cool. Like use this long brush and then you can kind of flick your stems up like this. Okay. So I think I'm going to run them down into the vase, and we'll make it look like it's glass. There we go. I like to curl some of this stuff around. There we go. That looks cool so far. Now, if you just joined in, this gray, it's going to change color eventually. I just put dark down, and then I'll lighten all this up with this cool technique, and it makes it look good. Let me show you a print of one of my other ones. So after I'm done, you see how I add this white and color in around the side once it's done. This was a print off of a nice they got this great printing machine at this mailbox place I go to. It makes my prints look awesome. It's like it looks better than the original. I can't believe it. So I decided to start selling prints out there. I gotta go sell. I'll be out there on Saturday selling my artwork here in Seattle at the the market. Every Saturday we have a like a farmer's market, and I'll be out there uh, selling my art. We don't do it. We don't do it every Saturday. Just like one Saturday out of the month. These are going to be roses. Wow. This is going to look good. I'll put one rose down here like it fell off or something. And I kind of want another one in here somewhere, but I don't know where yet. These paintings are fun to do. Let's see who's in here today. Sorry, I didn't look. Michael Knight, huh? How you doing? Camila Diaz. Andale. Sabine Schneider from Berlin. Schnella. Fox. How you doing? The old cat lady. Everybody's here. Great. Let me do a few more flowers. I want to show you what I do with my roses. I'll put the green around them. You know how roses are like kind of held in with green leaves? But let me do a few extra flowers here real quick so I can get the scene filled up. I'll probably make, these will all be different colors. I just put I put them in white first, and then I'll change the color of them. This is a round brush. It's perfect for these daisies. Perfect brush for daisies. Here, I'll do the green now on the roses. So I'm going to use the sap green color with the black. And usually these roses are kind of cupped in with like I think there's 3 of them. Just surround your roses with some color. I'll put this one in front of that one. There we go. Something like that. Put a few leaves out here. You can see I'm just being really loose with the brush. It'll all change. I'm just putting ideas in here right now. Cool. I think we're going to need a few stems on these daisies. We'll just run a few stems down. There's going to be a stem on this rose. See how I kind of cupped it with color? Very cool. I think since I'm trying to hurry, I think that's all I'm going to put in there, because I'm going to do a lot of work around the edge here to really fill it in and make it look cool. So I got enough, that's enough flowers for now. You can put in as many flowers as you want. I don't like to cover my stems too much because I like to highlight them, and I put a lot of detail on all these stems and stuff. I'll try and make the leaves look, you know, a little better here. Make them bigger. Just make them fatter. All right, cool. Let me, I'm gonna make this one yellow or orange. I don't have any yellow out. We'll make it orange, and then I'll kind of darken it up with yellow ochre. Look at that. Wow. That's going to look awesome. I almost want to do another one. I'll put a little red in it and make the other one a little more on the red side, because that's a cool color. That's the orange from Winsor Newton. I can't believe it. I gotta check that out. I gotta make sure. Yeah, that's the Winsor Newton Cad Orange hue. It's really nice, because their yellow is really bad. I don't like their yellow. You really got to doctor it up. You got to add white to it, and but that orange is pretty awesome. I'll make this other one blue, because I think I need a blue flower in here. I just throw the color on, and I'm going to do a lot of highlighting and shading. I'm just getting the basic colors down right now. All my roses will be shaded and highlighted. Same thing with these flowers. Let me, what I'm going to do next is highlight my stems with the angle brush. These angle brushes work great when you're trying to put some highlights on these stems and you need something really thin. I'm going to try this color here. It's a bright aqua green. It's already liquefied for me. Check this out. You want to use an opaque color for sure. Something that covers. I'm going to put them on all the stems, kind of very loosely. Because I'm gonna highlight them in white as well. But I just want to get some green in there. Wow, that looks awesome. So if most of you just joined in earlier, I said I have some other ideas I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be doing like an underwater scene with plants and some fish, but it's not gonna be out in the ocean. It's gonna be more like in somebody's like a fish bowl, okay? Not something out in the ocean because that's already been done a million times. This will be like a little private fish tank, is what I envision, with plants and little fish, and maybe you might even see the bubbles from the oxygen tank, whatever they use. Because I looked at a bunch of paintings and people have already done underwater scenes with the clownfish and all that. All right. All right, I'm going to highlight the my flowers now. I would have done more flowers, but I don't have much time. So I'm going to usually darken. I'm going to have the light coming from the right side here. So I'm going to try and darken one side of the rose here. Just make it a little darker. For the flowers, this is orange. I'm going to add a little red to it. Just on one side of the petal. Just to give it some different tone in there. Very good. Same thing on the blue. Just take dark blue. If the light's going to be hitting here, so you want to darken the other side. That's not going to be getting any light. Just add some dark color in there. It'll give the flower more tones. All right, that's it. I'm going to highlight the roses first with pink. This is really fun. I like doing this part. It really, it's going to start bringing the painting together. Just put some light on one side. I'm just going to do it simple today. Just so like it looks like the light's hitting right there. And I add the white at the very end. Now you could make a light orange if you want. You could make a light orange and try and lighten the flower now with light orange. like that. Same thing with the blue, but I'm going to use a white. I'm going to highlight everything with white. All right, here we go. Let me get the white out now. Let me do the shadow first on, I'm trying to move a little fast today. I'm glad to see there's a few of you in here. Marianne, how you doing? I'm going to put a shadow on this stem. And this flower would be probably casting a small shadow here. So all right, check this out now. I'm going to use Basics acrylics. This is titanium white. It's the fluid white. Just need a few drops. You can use you know, regular paint if you want. This is already liquefied for you, so it makes it easier to highlight. And trust me, you want it to be easier. Alright, so now I'm going to highlight where I think the light is going to be hitting everything in here. I'm not going to do every part of the stem and flower, just parts of it. But this white is really going to make, it's going to really make the painting pop right now. Try and make these white streaks really small. Not small, but narrow. Narrow streaks. Very narrow. I can't wait to print this one out. It's going to be awesome. That one I did last night, Marianne, I'm going to go print it here in a little bit before I go to practice. All right. There's enough light. See how it really brought everything alive? Let me get a different brush for the flowers. I mean, you can put as much white up here as you want. I usually just put a little on where I think it would be hitting this flower. See that? Just like that. A little bit on the roses. We'll just do a little bit on the rose tips. All right, there we go. I think I know what someone yesterday was saying like to add something in the middle. I had some petunias. I don't think she was talking about the petunias. I think she was talking about in here. Because I think sometimes these things have like tentacles sticking out. Let me try and I'll put a few in here on this blue one, see what it looks like. Just like feelers for the bees. I think that's what she was talking about. That's good enough. Wow. This came out pretty good. All right, I'm going to do my background now. This is the part I really enjoy, this part. I did it gray again on purpose, Marianne, because I wanted to cover it. Because I'll just grab some titanium white now, and I'm gonna like put that white stuff around, like I showed you my picture. It's really gonna look cool when I'm done with the whole thing. And then I'll put other colors in it too. These are just really small brush strokes. Really small. Wow. It's looking pretty good. We need a little light on this flower pot. Now around this flower, I'll put a little orange right here. You could put any color you want. And then around the roses, I'll put a little red. I don't think too many people would notice this, but it does make the prints look better when I print this out. It ends up looking pretty good. Wow, this came out great. I got 6 likes already. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. A lot of you weren't in here at first. Let me show you. Like, this is something I printed out. I took my picture of my painting and took it down to the mailbox place. And I emailed them this picture, then they printed it out. Look how cool that printing came out. Doesn't that look cool? I mean, it looks better than the original. It blows my mind. Look at the flower inside the vase there. I mean, man, I really like it. So I'm thinking if I do that underwater, uh, I'm gonna do a scene with like in a fish tank with little fish and flowers. It's gonna be cool. Uh, that way I can do something else besides, flower vases. I do like little clownfish or goldfish. Let me get a smaller brush. I need. So yesterday, I put a little bit of yellow ochre in here. Let's see if that looks good on. Maybe just a little bit today. Maybe a little bit of yellow ochre. I think that's enough. So these are really good sellers. If you're an artist and you don't know what to paint, these are something that'll sell. If you go out somewhere to try and sell your art, they will sell. And landscapes are still selling. I do a lot of landscapes, but these are really fun to do as well. I like doing landscapes, but these paintings are really fun. There's so much you can do. Now check this out. You can add, I'm going to add some curly cues because they looked good yesterday. I'm going to add some stuff on top of the white now. It's just going to make the painting look awesome. Now you could do any kind of design in here. I'll just do like this for now to show you. Just run some of these twirly things. And it looks good on top of the white. Doesn't that look cool? It adds quite a bit to the painting. It gives it a little more detail. It gives it quite a little bit more appeal, I think. And if you could redarken some of your stems if you covered them. Just to get that dark color back. All right, guys, I think that looks good. I really like it. Oh, I could put the bee in there. There's still quite a few on here. Watch, I'll do a bee. a bumblebee. These are fun to put in there too. I'm going to try this. That's probably too light. Oh, here. I found some yellow, some Amsterdam yellow. If you look in here, I've got no yellow. I didn't have any yellow on my palette. So the bee will add the yellow. Except I think this yellow is translucent, so. There we go. There's some yellow. Maybe I'll hit in here with some yellow. It'll lighten it up a bit. There we go. I like that. All right, so the bee. Let's do the bee. Thanks for showing up, everybody. I didn't think anybody'd be in here today because it's Monday. I always think people are, starting the week at work and they don't have time to go online. I'm not sure if this is what a bee really looks like. This is just from my mind because I like to do everything from memory. Cool. So I do have to go to practice, and when I come back later, I'm going to do probably a landscape. So if you guys are around, you can come back and check that out. All right, there's my bee, and I'm sticking to it. Maybe I'll put like a white eye in there so you can see his. They usually have these big eyeballs, This was very fun. It only took 50 minutes. Well, I go to practice. Is that what you mean? I go to practice in an hour, or yeah, in an hour, and then I'll be done by 4. So I'll be back here at 4:30. So 3 hours. I'll be back. It's 1:30 right now. This came out pretty good. Let me put a few filters on it. I appreciate you if you're new to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Oh, I like that one. I think I should get one of these printed out. That looks cool. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I got to get ready to go, and I'll be back. I'll be back at 4:30. I still haven't done one of my abstract paintings for you. So when I come back, I'll probably do a landscape, and then after that, I'll do abstract. Thanks, everybody. Chrissy. Yeah, give it a try, Chrissy. They're really fun. I have on my channel. I got some other ones you can look at. If you, there's a lot of different ones, there might be something else on there you like. Yeah, I know. You might have to watch the rerun, Marianne. Marianne's all the way in Norway. So it's already late over there. It's already tomorrow over there. You're living in tomorrow. Then the new idea I got is the fish underwater fish scenes. I think those are going to come out looking cool. We'll see. I could make some cool looking fish, swimming around. But I don't want it to look like the ocean. I think I'm going to do more like a family pet fish type thing in a fish tank. All right, thanks everybody. I'll see you. I'll try and get back earlier, Marianne. I don't know. I don't know if we're practicing that late, so I'll try and make it back by 4. All right. Cheers, everybody.